Okay, this is actually like the third time I did this. So I made my custom test code. I'm gonna click it. And it's gonna load it up here. Printer's already on, so we're gonna hit. Well, it's already preheated too, so we're just gonna hit print. Now it's gonna start moving. Now it's homing right now, which won't take long. X is homed, Y is homed. I'll fix that later. It's just that one particular speed that does it. It makes a harmonic. Yeah, it's bad. So that's Z homing right there. The probe on the side is a sensor. It knows exactly how far from the bed that sensor is compared to where its nozzle is. So it uses that as a height sensor. Now what it's doing is checking the levelness of the x-axis bar there against the levelness of the bed side to side so that they're perfectly parallel in this x-axis by checking there, and it'll check over here. And then it'll tell me a result in the terminal on the computer of what it finds for that measurement. Oh, that just kind of collapsed. All right, I found 0.07 millimeters is the difference side to side. And that's this side, it's 0.7 lower than that side. So what it's doing now is moving this side up and then double checking to make sure they match. Its goal is 0.02 millimeters. That's what it'll settle for, but it always tries for 0.01 or 0.00. So we'll see what it actually gets to here. It's at 0.03 after that adjustment. It also doesn't make too radical of an adjustment because it can bind it by tilting it too far side to side. So it always makes, it basically tries to make half of what the distance is. Oh, we just settled at 0.02. Close enough. Good enough for government work. All right, focus, you turd. Oh, come on. What the hell? There it goes. Now it's going to do a 16 probe points, 4x4 grid on that 500 by 500 millimeter bed. And that maps how the bed is sitting in space because it has no adjustments. It's just got big ass solid bolts. So there's actually no way to adjust where in space the bed is in relation to the rest of the machine. You don't need to though, because it does it in software, and whatever that plane it draws by these probe points is the plane that it prints on. So if that corner is 2 millimeters lower than this corner, it knows to print sloping from corner to corner or whatever it winds up being. It doesn't show me that. I have a plugin that'll show me that, but it's a pain in the ass. It blows up my browser half the time, so whatever. I don't need to know. I just know that it knows, and it knows what to do with what it knows. Oh, I hate that sound. I gotta fix that. I gotta speed it up or slow it down just slightly to make it stop doing that. I'm gonna write some code that blocks it from using that speed. That's the y-axis one I just replaced. It's got grease on it, and I want the work to grease into it. So what this is going to do is basically move this side to side and this front to back 5 times or 25 times. Are you going to do it? Oh, there it goes. I was like, come on. Yeah, there it goes. This isn't full speed either. It can actually go about twice as fast as this. I just didn't want to make it go too wacky. These motors have positional controls, so it knows exactly where it is to within 1/1000th of a millimeter. at all times. It's actually riding on these rails on the y-axis. The bed is. The bed's heavy. It's about 27 pounds. The print head's super lightweight. It's about, well, it's less than a pound. It's about less. It's actually about 7 ounces, so it's less than half pound. It's just going for it. Well, that cable thing on top, that's a cable ladder I made. All the wires go through there, and it keeps them from getting kinked or pinched. And they always roll at a nice radius as it moves side to side. And then I have this junction board I made to connect everything together so it can all be unplugged and moved around easily. If I have to change a sensor or something, I actually have a plug here for my heater and a plug there for my sensor, so I can change them right there and not have to worry about it. And there's my screen. All right, I think that's enough. I'm just gonna cancel this job. Yes, cancel the print. He's just waiting for the next move. Oh, nope, it ain't gonna cancel because I didn't write the code good enough. Printer off! Boop. Ah, did you see that thing fall? Anyways, it's up and running now. And I got a bunch of purple shiny filament, so I will first make sure I can access this outside the... Yep, I can log into it from the internet from away from the building. So we're good there. I'm going to test it out and see what happens.